Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Naila Quratul Aini. I'm from class 4B. So in this video, I would like to explain about my understanding of teaching English to young learners or TEYL. So I would like to tell you some point that present during TEYL subject in the fourth semester. They are the principle of TEYL, and then the approaches and the methods, and how to teaching listening and speaking through games. And then last but not least, I will discuss about some issues about TEYL in Indonesia. So let's get started. First thing first, let's talk about the principle of TEYL. As we know that teaching young learners are different from teaching adult or teenagers, and they will learn best when the teaching process are more meaningful, fun, and interactive. And they also have short attention spans, so the teachers should create and make the classroom more meaningful and interactive. And another important principles are children learning by doing. Instead of only listening to explanation, they should be encouraged to play as like sing a song or play games or watch videos, fun videos to communicate with another. And teacher also should to create like I say before, teacher should make the material more fun and to engage their attention, and then so the children will be more confident, and then they will not be afraid of making mistakes. And for the second one is the approaches and the methods. So there are so many approaches and the methods to teach young learners, but one of the popular is communicative language teaching. So this approaches is kind of familiar because this approaches is focuses on using English for real communication. So they will more interactive from one to another because we push them to always communication with English with their friends, so they can practice their speaking skills, and then to express about their ideas or something else. And another is total physical response, or it called like TPR, where students learn language by responding to physical actions. I think this method is suitable because young learners enjoy to learning by moving. So because they are very active, they are very excited to do a lot. So this approaches is, I think this is it's a good idea. And maybe the teacher also can use unique method. It's like use song or videos or games and simple classroom activities to make learning more interesting and meaningful. Or I know that I got some point about meaningful learning, and then implicit learning and communicative learning, and so on. So I believe that there are so many approaches and methods to the implementation in teaching English to young learners. And number 3, how to teaching listening and speaking skills through games. So this is one of the other activities in our previous classroom tasks or classroom assignments. So we divided to some groups. So we should to be able to teach young learners through games. So yeah, I know that games are one of the best teaching tools because young learners are naturally enjoy while the games, and then student can practice English in a relaxed and enjoyable without feeling pressured. So I got some lesson from these activities that we should to teach the young learners through the game. So we choose to describe being a pictures, or it called the title of the games is mystery bag. So the students should to choose one by one of the pictures in the bag inside. So we should to describing about the picture, and then another student should to guess about that picture. Yeah, it's like simple picture is like banana and then milk and then animals and fruits and something like that. So this is very fun learning because they will learn about the vocabulary, and then they would like to be more confident to speak. And then yeah, because it focuses more on the speaking and listening skills, so they will learn about that. Then this is so fun. I mean, like, this is the best technique. I mean, yeah, I think so. And last but not least is some issues of the TEYL in Indonesia. Okay, besides the benefits, there are also several challenges that during implementing of the TEYL in Indonesia. So the first issue is curriculum and policy. Yeah, English is not always compulsory subject in primary school, so each school may have different programs in each schools. And then the second issue is teacher competency. Yeah, many primary school teachers don't have a background in English education or specific training. So if we don't have any background in that major, yeah, of course we should, and we will have some, or we face some problems of that because we should to give our best knowledge to our students, but we don't have any experience yet. So we don't have any insight of that. So I think this is one of the big problem of become an English teacher. So they may find it difficult to use interactive teaching methods. And another challenge is limited learning resources. Some schools, maybe specifically in the village, they still lack of facility of to teaching English. As we know that today is the global era, the technology more improved. So some teacher already used technology during the learning process. So the lack of resources is make the teacher difficult to give the material to the students. Okay, so to conclude this video, so teaching English to young learners are access to requires teacher to understand children characteristic and then use appropriate teaching methods during use some another fun activities like games, song, or fun videos or storytelling or so on. Learning can be more enjoyable and meaningful. Although there are still several challenges in Indonesia, but with the collaboration between teachers, students, and government, TYL can continue to improve and help children develop their English skills from an early age. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening me and thanks so much for watching. Hopefully can give you some positive insights. So I'm Naila. See you when I see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.